Welcome back to AM Northwest. Are you participating in Dry January? If you need a little motivation, we've got some help here to share the benefits and a few fun ways to stay busy. We welcome the author of the Sober Travel Handbook and contributor to the Sober Curator website, Teresa Bergen. Great to see you again, Teresa.
Hey, Helen. Thanks for having me back on the show.
You bet. So Dry January, I understand that started in Britain.
Yeah, in 2013, a group called Alcohol Change UK decided to start it as a public health initiative for people who maybe thought they could benefit from taking a little break.
Yeah, and then it got big in Europe too, right?
Yeah, those figures are kind of surprising. Like France, Italy, and Belgium, they had something like almost a quarter of their population participating.
Wow, that's huge.
I know.
Yeah, what was it for you?
For me?
Yeah, to go dry.
Oh, I've been sober for a really long time because I had problems. So every month is a dry month for me.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, and then understand that Gen Z, that you've seen trends, and Gen Z seems to be not much of, they don't drink much.
Yeah, the liquor sales have been down, and partly because it's younger people not drinking so much.
And do you know why that is?
Well, they might be smoking some pot. I don't know.
Yeah, there's that too. Okay, yeah. So you have some suggestions because folks have probably maybe fallen off the wagon, maybe they're staying on, but you can always, if you fall off, get right back on again, right? So you have some suggestions on what to do.
Yeah, and some people, maybe they're not even really on the wagon. They're just taking a little break. They overindulged a bit in December. They want to see if they'll feel better. So you don't have to be committed for life for Dry January. But I think a couple of the drawbacks of Dry January are that sometimes people can get a little lonely if they're used to going out to the bar all the time for socialization. So you want to make sure you still do some fun things where you see your friends. So maybe things like go bowling or go indoor miniature golfing or go to a sauna, something like that could be a different thing. Or see a Broadway show.
Yeah, like there you go. And then you suggest that there are many benefits to going dry.
Yeah, so you give your liver a break.
Yeah, that's true.
People say they sleep better, and they have glowy skin sometimes.
They just look a little bit better.
Yeah,
I would assume
look better,
too,
feel better, no hangovers.
No hangovers. They're getting their rest. They've got more energy. They've got more money, right? So that's where you're saying use that money for something that's better than drinking.
Well, it's great to save some of your money. That's a wonderful thing about Dry January. But I have to say, it is pretty hard on local businesses. So if you can find it in your heart to go out and support some, they would really appreciate it. So if you're somebody who can kind of take or leave alcohol, you're not worried about being around the temptation, maybe go out and support your local bar that you go to anyway and just have some delicious mocktails to help see them through January. Or if you're someone who doesn't want to be around alcohol, maybe spend that money on something indulgent and different, like go to get a massage or buy a class card at your local yoga studio.
There you go.
Yeah, put a little money in.
And I'm seeing more and more businesses cater to people who don't drink.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
More companies are making non-alcoholic brews and wines.
Some of them right here in Oregon and the Pacific Northwest.
Right. And then bars that serve mocktails, as you mentioned. I think just check out their menus online. Is it tough when you travel to avoid alcohol? Do you have some suggestions there?
Yeah, there are a couple of really useful tools. There's a newish app made by Portland people. It's called Buzz Cutt. That's 2 Z's and 2 T's, and it'll help you find a delicious mocktail wherever you travel around the country.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then also I've got to plug this one site I write for. It's my favorite website. It's called the Sober Curator, and we cover all kinds of sober lifestyle stuff. Entertainment, travel, spirituality, and we have a lot of listings now, so you can often find something to do when you travel or here locally. So check it out.
Cruises too do cater to people who don't drink as well, I've noticed. Right?
Oh yeah, and for sure if you're going on a cruise, look into their non-alcoholic package, because sometimes you can save money too if you get that.
Oh, I bet that's huge. And I know they have meetings, if you belong to AA, they have meetings on the cruise ships as well.
The bigger cruise lines.
The bigger cruise lines, yeah.
Yeah, look for, it'll be probably labeled Friends of Bill W. That's a secret code.
That's it. I'm remembering that on the schedule when I've taken cruises before. I remember that on the schedule. So what is the one message you want to get across to people who are thinking about going dry but don't know if they can or should?
You can still have fun and feel great.
Yeah. You can still do that.
It's not the end of your life, because if people are used to drinking a lot and that's their main social activity, sometimes they just feel like it's just going to be this void. It's the end of having fun. But there's plenty of things to do, and you're going to feel better doing them.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we want to tell everyone, if you would like to find out more, we're going to put a link on our website to the Sober Curator website, and then you also have the Sober Travel Handbook as well.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Thank you so much, Teresa. Appreciate it. All right, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.